It's the Joel Shit Show featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So yesterday was a hockey scrimmage, and so I drove up 880 to get there in Alameda to Palladium, and I went by Union Landing in Union City, and I said, oh look, you know how those giant shopping complexes have the big 80-foot tall signs that you can see from the freeway, so you can see what's there, which I've always found funny because they all have the same thing. Boston Market, Jamba Juice, Starbucks, Ross, Walmart, Target. They all have the same things. So it's like, Circuit City, Best Buy. You don't need to have a big 80-foot tall sign saying what you have, because you all have the same thing. Probably a second Starbucks, one on each end, maybe one in the middle, plus one inside the grocery store. Speaking of which, there's been an Albertsons there since it opened. Oh man, Union Landing's been open for about 5 years, I'd say. 7 years. I think it opened in 2000. Hasn't been open for very long though. And I drove by and I look up at the big 80-foot tall sign, and guess what? It didn't say Albertsons anymore. It said Lucky. All of the Albertsons in the South Bay still are Albertsons, but every week there's like 2 or 3 that's going to become a Lucky. And I guess they're starting in the East Bay or the North Bay, or they're starting somewhere, but they haven't been here yet. But for the first time in the Bay Area in probably 15 years, I saw a Lucky sign. I was so excited. But I was running late to hockey, so I could not stop and go to Lucky. And honestly, I'll go to the Lucky here when it happens. Eventually, I won't be able to not go to Lucky. I should be enjoying going to Albertsons, because that's what I'm not going to be able to do without leaving the area pretty soon. So I got to Palladium, and at first there was nobody there, and then a couple people showed up, then a couple more people showed up, and then like around 3:15, like 7 more people showed up. And it's like, if it's only from 2 to 4, why even bother if you're going to show up at like 3:15? So I got to play a lot, and I'm really not that sore today, which is odd because I was so beat last night. I had a headache from working too hard and everything. I had a goal and an assist, played a lot of right wing. Everyone wanted to play defense, so I was like, alright, whatever. So next season, which starts on Sunday, I'm on the Bandits, and there were nobody there that plays on the Bandits. I have no idea who my teammates are. I knew some of the people there from the other teams from the league last season, but it's going to be an interesting season, I'll put it that way. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.